I'm here in Seattle, Washington, because this is ground zero for the new space race. I'm talking about direct-to-cell technology. In other words, making calls to freaking space. Right now, if you wanted to make a call or text via satellite, you need to buy a dedicated satellite phone and a dedicated satellite phone plan, and that can get expensive really fast. Plus, you look like this. But in 2022, T-Mobile and SpaceX hatched a plan to make your phone work no matter where you are, no matter where you go. Basically, if you have a clear view of the sky, your phone just works. But as a man of science, I require proof. So I'm gonna pick the most random remote location I can find to see if this actually works where it actually matters. Oh boy, this isn't close. How are your navigation skills?
Not great.
Fantastic. A few days ago, I went to SpaceX Starlink factory where they actually make these satellites to find out how all this works. Cameras, unfortunately, are off limits, so you stay here and I'll be right back. That was wild. While I was inside, here's what I learned. So basically, we need two things to make it all work. Your phone and satellites. Lots and lots of satellites. In fact, T-Mobile and Starlink are currently launching the largest satellite-to-cell constellation in the world. That factory is set up for just efficiency and cranking these things out. It felt like an automotive factory.
The speed and scale at which we're going to be able to deploy hundreds of satellites and eventually thousands is completely unprecedented by anyone else doing this. We're super uniquely positioned to be able to pull this off with T-Mobile.
We throw down 248 beams per satellite, so this is like 248 cell phone towers.
They're essentially taking hundreds of cell phone towers and then launching them hundreds of miles up to space, where they'll be constantly zooming around the Earth at 17,000 miles an hour, just waiting to get your text message, tell your dog groomer you're running 3 minutes late. Now let's go see if this works in the middle of nowhere. T-Mobile Starlink is gonna be a game changer for those going off the beaten path. And that beaten path is more than 500,000 square miles of the US with no on-the-ground cell coverage because of topography or other factors. This is Ryan, by the way. He's an actual network engineer from T-Mobile. Are you nervous for the test, Ryan?
Nope.
Confidence seems high?
Yeah.
I wish you were this confident with navigating maps.
Sorry.
Sorry's not gonna help a lot when we're stranded in the woods. I feel like I'm doing all the paddling. Oh, land. Well, it's the safety line. Is this remote enough for you? All right, Ryan, let's run this test. Actually, before we run the test, I have a couple questions for you. Why do we still have dead zones? This is 2024.
The U.S. is really large, and we're not allowed to build national parks, and then there's the sheer vastness of the states and mountaintops that make it hard to cover everywhere.
So what is this gonna mean if you're a T-Mobile customer?
We're hoping to improve the customer experience and connect you with friends and family anywhere you are in the States.
Even on a lake in the middle of nowhere in Washington?
Absolutely.
All right, kinda nervous. This is my first text message to space. Hey, Dad, I'm sending you this message from space. I hit send, now what?
He'll text you back.
Oh, there's a response. Cool, I've received it. How's space? That was amazing, but like, kind of underwhelming. It just feels like I sent a text message.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
So there you have it. T-Mobile Starlink is gonna be a game changer. Now we're still a few months out before this will be widely available to everyone, and text messaging will be first, and then data and voice will come soon thereafter. So stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. To be one of the first to experience the T-Mobile Starlink beta, go to T-Mobile.com/satellite or use the link in the video description. All right, now we just gotta get out of here. Ryan, what the heck?
I just got a notification. The new Mark Rober video dropped.
I am Mark Rober! I guess I'll just text someone to pick me up.